episode of Signature Taste by Jelian, I've invited one of my good girlfriends over. She's going meatless, so I'm going to teach her some recipes on how to do so. There she is now. We'll be right back. And she's decided to go meatless, so I'm going to teach her a few things that she can still enjoy food without the meat. I don't necessarily agree, but we're going to go ahead and do it anyway. Hey, baby.
Hello.
Hey, so what we're going to make here is some Mexican street corn tostadas. Alright, so it's without the meat, but you still get all the flavor. So here I have some refried beans, and I just want you to put them here in that pot. Alright, so you go ahead and you put the beans in there, and I'm going to get started on the street corn. So what made you decide to go meatless?
Well, I decided to go meatless because doing some research on some things, as far as where the meat comes from, really had me, questioning myself. So
is that right?
The full aspect really had me think, oh, maybe I should try something new.
All right, well check this out. Here's some recipes that you can do. So right here I have 1 can of whole corn. I drained all the fluids off. This is some chopped red onions. I want you to put that in there. Go ahead, dump it in there. All right, make sure you get it all out. I have some mayo here. And you put that in there, and then you have this Mexican cheese. I'm gonna put in some salt and pepper while you put that in. Not a lot though. Remember, you can always put in, but you can't take out. There you go. There you go. A little bit of pepper. And I have some cilantro paste. Yeah, your favorite, yes, cilantro. Yes. All right, I want you to give that a good mix.
I have this down packed like you do.
Yeah, you got it. All right, so while you're mixing that, get it in the bowl. While you're mixing that, I'm gonna go ahead and get this lime. You need a hint of lime juice.
What does the lime do?
It helps just bring out all the flavors. Now you have the cojita cheese, you have the cilantro, you have the corn, the red onion. Sound familiar?
Yes.
Yeah. And hit it right there. There you go. All right, I'm gonna get a spoon and stir that up, and I'll take this from you. Can you see that?
Good.
There you go. Here. Now you stir up the beans. Yeah, we're gonna keep this. I'm gonna show you what we're gonna do next. And I'm gonna clean this up. So with the beans, you just basically reheat it, right?
Yes.
Okay. So let's get our matching tostadas. You ready to bring this dish together?
Yes, I am.
All right. There we go. So now, you get a tostada, I get a tostada.
Cheers.
Yeah. Now you put a scoop of beans on yours, and then give me a scoop.
I love beans.
I know. Okay, you got the spoon, so you got to spread both of them. Get it all around, all the way to the edges. There you go. Now, let's swap out. You take this, I'll take that. There you go. Now, you need to put a nice little scoop on there. There you go. Yep, just like that. You giving out scoops?
Yes.
There you go. All right, here, let's use this. So it's nice, it's fresh, it's also filling. You kind of just spread it around. Now, if you wanted to, you can add a little bit of cojita cheese to kind of top it. but we put a nice amount of coheted cheese in here. So I tell you what, we'll top it with cayenne. So we hit it with a couple dashes. So it's just like the Mexican street corn that you get, that we like to get when we're out.
Yes.
But now we just get to put it here and transform it into the tostada. So you still get all the flavors, all the authentic Mexican pieces, but without the meat. You think you can do this at home?
Yes, I can.
All right, you want to try this now? Or you want to wait? Because I got something else in store for you.
I'll wait.
Vegetables. Are you ready? All right. So we're gonna go ahead and clean this up, and we'll be right back when I have another recipe for this one here. All right, Tracy. So what we're gonna make now is some roasted vegetable and orzo salad. Very, very easy. I have here some roasted eggplant, asparagus, cherry tomatoes, and yellow peppers. And I have some already boiled orzo. Go ahead and loosen that up for me. There you go. So what I'm picking now is some basil. And this basil is gonna give it fresh flavor, as you know. So you smell it?
It smells great.
Yeah. All right. So this is what I need from you. I need you to put in this mixing cup here. Let's move that out the way. I need 1/3 cup of extra virgin olive oil. And we're gonna get some lemons because you're gonna need that. That's gonna be for the dressing. So I'm gonna roll these, but I'm gonna let your strong hand go ahead and squeeze them out. So here, you squeeze those. Now, hold on. So you can catch the seeds. Squeeze it and part your hands a little bit so you can catch the seeds.
Hard hands.
And let the juice run through it, but you'll catch the seeds. And you gotta use your elbow grease. You ain't got nothing to trim. There you go. And
You're catching everything.
Yeah. Here, I'll get you a napkin so you can keep squeezing. There you go. Here, yep. Perfect. You got more. And I am going to put a chiffonade on this basil. Now what a chiffonade is to make those pretty little string thin cuts. Almost like ribbons, if you will. Alright. So I got this. I'm gonna roll this like such. I'll go ahead and give it nice thin slices. How's it looking over there with the lemons?
That's looking pretty good.
Pretty good. Cool. Look at these little ribbons. See? Chiffonade. There you go. Chiffonade. Alright. You good over there?
Yes.
Alright, you want to rinse your hands?
Yes, please.
I'm going to go ahead and hit this with a little bit of salt. Pepper. Alright. Go ahead and dump all of these vegetables in that bowl.
I love the colors.
Smells good too, right? Super easy. You can have it whenever you want. There you go. Now I want you to go ahead and whisk up your sauce. It's a good one.
Smells great.
Yeah. All right, now go ahead and pour it over there. All over everything. There you go. And go ahead. Ooh. You smell it?
Yes.
All right, now go ahead and give it a nice toss. Finish up this basil. Now you can add whatever other vegetables you want. If you had some mushrooms, you can roast those, some onions, any of that. You can put all of that in there. Just roast it in the oven at about 425 degrees with some extra virgin olive oil and some salt and pepper. Put it in a pasta. You can use a bow tie pasta. You can use like spaghetti noodles if you want it. You can do all of that. All right, now I'm gonna go ahead and put in this basil.
Basil. More color?
Yep. All right, and I have a block of feta here. break it up with my hands. Let it get in there. So you got the vegetables, the juice from the tomatoes and all the vegetables roasting. You have the nice small orzo pasta. You have the lemon, the basil, the salt, the pepper, and the feta. Feta is mildly salty, but it'll give you everything that you need. Ooh, look at that. All right, and while you do that, we're gonna top it off with some green onions. Get rid of these bones. So here is your crunch.
Would you recommend any other cheese? Is that better?
Yeah, you can do a goat's cheese if you wanted something really creamy. I would say blue cheese, but that depends on your palate. You know me, I would do a blue cheese as well. There you go, and you give it a toss. I'm gonna finish it with a little bit of salt, with a little bit of crushed pepper. You give it another toss, and I'm gonna get us some forks. So you go ahead and test this baby out. All right, here, forks. I'm gonna try to get in my area. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get this mess cleaned up, and I have another one of her favorites. Vegetable lo mein. Are you ready?
I'm so ready.
All right, we'll be right back.
This is good. I love that.
All right, so are you ready for this vegetable lo mein?
Yes, I am so ready.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is that I am going to julienne these baby carrots. Now, normally you would use a large carrot, but honey, I got what was on sale, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and sliver these. And what I want for you to do is put just a hint of extra virgin olive oil right at the bottom. Yep, just hit it just a touch. A little bit more, touch it a little bit. There you go. All right, and I have these red peppers here that I've also julienne, which is cut into small slivers. I need you to toss those in there. Ooh, listen to that sound. Girl, you was authentic, honey. And I have some snow peas here, and I want you to go ahead and add those as well. And I am gonna julienne these carrots, and then we're gonna add this. So what we're gonna do is that we're gonna saute this until it gets nice and tender, probably about 3 to 5 minutes. All right, here. You take those, let me cut up some more. I think you're just having too much fun now, honey. All right. So can you take over this jar?
Julienne.
Yeah, julienne. Okay. Okay. So remember, we cut it thinly sliced. Just do like 2 more. And I'm gonna go ahead and get started on this sauce.
So I'm not authentic like you. However,
Just go ahead and do it. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and make the sauce. I'm gonna do a tablespoon of brown sugar. I'm gonna also do a tablespoon of sesame oil.
it's a little thick good.
So just make sure it's nice little slivers. And some soy sauce. I mean, I don't even think I opened this. We're gonna go get no soy sauce. Alright, now we in action. Take 2 tablespoons of this. Maybe a little bit more.
It's a little bit thicker.
That's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and give this a stir. You smell that? Alright. Switch sides with me. I'm gonna give this a toss. There you go. Yeah. Let this cook down and cook down. How many carrots you put in? You gotta say just 2 more. Go ahead, you might as well give me that one now. We let these get tender. You ready?
Yes.
Alright. So, use that spoon and give me a nice dollop of this minced garlic here. Got that going for you, got here. I need it over here. Yeah, in here. We want to let it get some toast on it, okay? So in that bowl right there with those noodles, what I did was I prepared those lo mein noodles. I found them in the grocery store, and you just boiled them. I just boiled them like spaghetti, maybe about 4 or 5 minutes, so they were tender. And I went ahead and took them out.
Does it take longer than spaghetti? Or is it short?
No, it's short. It's short. So here, move this out the way and pass me those noodles. This is where the noodles come in at. This is a very fast meal. Okay, let's go ahead and get it in there. So just toss the bowl. You just want me to use my elbow grease like you was with that pasta, huh?
Yes.
So we're gonna go ahead and give this a toss. And go ahead and pour that sauce over there for me. Let's get this going. Yeah. Now, you like extra soy sauce?
Yes, I do.
Alright, go ahead and hit me with a little dab.
Okay.
2 times. There you go. Alright. So we're gonna let this cook up. Spray down all these bits. Now, like, you can use low sodium soy salt. You could have had some mirin in here. Mirin is like a cooking wine and of the Japanese descent. So it's almost like in the family of sake. You know what I'm saying? So you know how like you cook with like some port wines and stuff like that, or
yes.
inner wines. So that's what mirin is. Mirin is in the sake family, but it's it's for Japanese cooking.
Mirin.
Mirin. Yep. All right. I got 2 bowls over there. You ready to get this going?
Yes, I am.
Got nice, all these colors. You know what? Before I go ahead and toss it in there, I need for you. I'm gonna move these carrots out of your way. Give me a couple slivers of this green onion. As we'll get our crunch from our freshness. I'll let this.
I can cut the onion.
You got that?
Yes.
Okay, good. All right, I'm gonna come over here and get us some forks so we can get ready to taste it. All right, so let's go ahead and put us some. And make sure your carrots are in there. Hold on, we don't need that yet. We're gonna top it off with it. When you get ready, you want all the vegetables up. Alright. Now if you want, because I know you can still hit it with some more soy sauce. You want the one with the most snap peas in it?
Yes.
Alright, so now you top it. Ooh, fancy. And I'm gonna hit it like this here. Alright, this one is yours. This one is mine. Let's go ahead and give it a taste. Now me personally, I make some shrimp and put it in here. But since you're going meatless and all that other good stuff, we're gonna hold the shrimp this time. But for me, it's gonna be some shrimp or some kind of meat in here. But for you, no. Oh. So we can eat all of this because I still have one more thing for you. Are you ready?
I'm excited.
You excited? All right.
I'm excited.
Let's go ahead and clean this up. We'll be right back with the next item. All right. So now we are going to make some eggplant fries with a chipotle aioli. Are you ready?
I'm so ready.
Okay. So I'm going to give you this, and I want for you to crack these 2 eggs in there. And I have a fork. I want you to go ahead and beat them for me. And I'm gonna start to cut these.
You need the hard job.
It's eggs. Crazy lady. Alright. And in that skillet right there, that's just some vegetable oil. Go ahead and get started. Then cut these up a little bit. Now go ahead and mix it. I'll take that. Mix it up. And I'm gonna give you just a touch of water. Make it just a little thin. And cut these up just like we cut in fries. Alright. Now, I got these cut. I'm gonna go ahead and make this batter. Nope, as a matter of fact, I'll keep cutting, you make the batter. Let's move this to the side. It's my turn. Alright. So here I got some panko breadcrumbs. I have some grated Parmesan. Go ahead and dump that in there. Give me 2 good pinches of this oregano. 2 good ones. It's not a good pinch, girl. Ain't nothing in there. Get another one.
Grab.
There you go. Go a nice grab. That's for you. And then here, take some garlic salt. Give me a nice little pinch of that. Gotta be able to season it, right? Alright. So you take your hands, mix that around. I'll move this out the way. Make sure it's mixed really good. And I am gonna put a little salt and pepper on this. Alright. You got your batter mix? Because I'm coming extra. So we're gonna dip it here. Yeah, let's test our grease. No, okay, not yet. So I'm gonna go ahead and start dipping in here. And then I'm gonna bring them to you and you're gonna coat them. Get these little crispy joints. Now you can do these in the skillet or you can put them in the oven. So while we're still waiting, I'm gonna do this. And then we're gonna do an aioli. Aioli, that's your dipping sauce. It's like a mayonnaise with flavor, if you will.
Do you ever want to double dip things ever?
Well, if you got your own stuff, you can double dip it. But you can't double dip in mine. Okay, how your bread doing?
It's doing great.
So is it all coated?
Yes.
Let me see what you got. Let me see what you're working with. Okay, perfect. All right, go ahead and put one in there. You don't have a sizzle yet? It's all right. It's gonna come. So we let that one sit in there. I'll finish these up, and you make sure those stay coated. So I'm gonna give you all the dipping, and I'm gonna get started on this aioli. And it's the simplest thing. Yep, that's yours. That's yours. Move this out the way. And there you have it. Here, I got some regular old mayo. Alright, toss that. Put this out of the way. I have some chipotles and adobo. So chipotle again is just a smoked jalapeno, and it's this nice flavorful sauce, spicy. Dump it in there, girl. I'm making a mess. I think I'm ready to eat. I just like want to sit down and eat. Okay. Put a couple nice spoons in here. Now we can puree the whole thing, and then all of it will be a sauce. Let me rinse my hands. All right. Here's the trick.
We have a sizzle.
You got a sizzle?
Yes.
Okay. I am going to use a little bit of lime zest just to waken up the flavors. There you go. You smell that?
Fresh.
That's all you want to say?
Yes,
Fresh.
fresh.
Fresh. Fresh. Fresh.
Fresh. Colorful vegetables.
Look at this. Look at this. You smell it? You gotta get it real good.
I smell the spice.
You? And you see the color. And you also smell lime. So this is your dipping sauce. I'm gonna give you your own cup because I don't need you double dipping in mine. Okay? Alright. So we're gonna go ahead and finish frying these up. She's gonna go ahead and turn them every 2 to 3 minutes, making sure they turn golden brown on each side. And we're gonna let them drain and cool off a little bit before we dip them. And next, cocktails.
Uh-oh, cheers.
We'll be right back. Alright, so we are finished cooking. Do you think that this is something that you can do on your own when you get to the house?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Alright, so I have one more surprise for you. Your Tequila Sunrise. I know that you are a tequila girl just like they know that I am a whiskey girl. But this one is just for you. So I'm gonna kick it off with some ice. Alright. So I'm gonna put some tequila in there. I'm gonna do me one. How many do you want?
2.
2. That kind of nice.
Yes.
Alright. You're gonna hit it like this here. Some orange juice. I'm gonna go heavy on my juice. Just a touch. I gotta give you a touch more now.
There you go.
There you go. Alright. And some grenadine. Again, I'm gonna go a little bit heavier with mine. And we still doing this glass?
Give me a little bit more.
A little bit. Ooh. Purdy. Alright. So here's a toast to how many years we've been friends? Since we were 5?
She's telling our age.
Over 30 years of friendship. And to your new venture, going meatless.
Yes.
Cheers. We'll catch you next time.